It's only doing the fragmenting the black community. That's all it's doing, to fragmenting it. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta stop that nonsense. All right, because white people, not all white people, but you got white people that know who they are, who know where their ancestors came from. They know their ancestors came from Russia. A lot of them know their ancestors came from Russia. A lot of them know it came from Italy. A lot of them know they came from Ireland. A lot of them know they came from Hungarian. A lot of them know they came from Scandinavian. Scandinavia. And yet, at the end of the day, they all call themselves white Americans. At the end of the day, they all call themselves white Americans. Don't touch it. Yo. Yo. Yeah? Go. Man, you gonna fuck this shit up, man. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. It's on. Put it down. I can't put it down. Well, anyway, we had a little difficulty. We had a little difficulty here. But we on the air. We on the air, and like I said, at the end of the day, you have whites in this country who know where their ancestors came from. They know that their ancestors came. What year their ancestors came off the boat to America. You got people that came from. You got white people that came from Russia. The ancestors came from Russia. You got some that came from Germany, some that came from Ireland, some that came from Sweden, from Yugoslavia, in all these countries in Europe, and guess what they do? They still call themselves white Americans. But here we are as black people, and we trying to separate ourselves by culture. And then you expect, and you wonder why racism still exists. White people don't do that. They know. You can ask Bill O'Reilly right now, where your ancestors came from? Ireland. You can ask Michael Savage, where your ancestors came from? Russia. But at the end of the day, they call themselves white. They call themselves white men. They call themselves white men. But you can't do that with the black community. No. Oh, I'm Jamaican, so I can't, or this and that. Come on, man. Like, stop that, man. Because at the end of the day, the cops don't care about if you're Jamaican or Haitian, or Cuban or Dominican, and you come from this country. They're only gonna care about your skin color. And your skin color, if your skin color is dark or brown, they're gonna mess with you, man. They're gonna kill you off. I told you about Diallo. Diallo was an African immigrant. Got shot at 41 times. What about Abner Marima? Remember Abner Marima? He was an immigrant from Haiti. And they stuck a broomstick up his ass, the cops. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. They didn't care he was a Haitian. They didn't care he was a Haitian. You think they cared? That's my point I'm trying to make. Like, we never going to stop racism if we're going to try to separate each other based on culture or language. We got to stop that nonsense. Not in America. We can't do that in America. We got to stick together to fight this thing because, like I said before, a lot of white people know where their ancestors came from. You can ask, like I said, you ask Bill O'Reilly, where your ancestors came from? Ireland. Michael Savage, where your ancestors came from? Russia. But where y'all call yourself? White. That's it. And that's how they keep power. That's how they keep power in the government. You understand what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Stop the nonsense. Because cops don't care that you can't that you're an immigrant from West Africa. Look, Barack Obama don't have no. He's not a black American. I mean, he's a black American now. He was born here, but his father was not a black man that was descended from slaves. His father was straight from Africa. And his mother's white, American. Guess what they treat him? They still treat him like a nigger. It's that simple. None of his ancestors on his father's side was picking cotton in America. But what they call him at the end of the day? A nigger. So why are you trying to separate yourselves by culture and by language when you get over here to America or something like that? Come on, stop it, man. That's not gonna do nothing for the black cause to stop this racist that's going on. You had 9 people that got shot in South Carolina by a deranged racist white guy. All right, what I tell you right there. And another thing. Speaking of that, I never ever want to hear anything anymore about well, we need to start respecting ourselves before they start respecting us. If that's the case, why didn't this guy go after all the thugs that's out in Chicago or thugs in New York? Why he didn't go shoot with 9 thugs on 9 street dudes, black dudes? If it's all about how we respect, how we treat each other, how we respect ourselves. Let me tell you why. Because it was never about thugs and ratchet bitches. I don't want to say it on. I'm just making. I'm not saying. I'm not calling women bitches. I'm just making it what people usually will say. It's not about that. It's not about ratchet black women, and it's not about black men being thugs. It never was about that. Because if it was about that, why didn't he go into the ghetto? Why he didn't go to the ghetto and shoot up? And I mean by ghetto, I'm talking about like slums. Why he didn't go into those places and shoot up black people? He went into a church. But I tell you right there, it was never about how black people act. This is about how white racists act. And white racists don't like black people, period. No matter what you are. And I keep telling y'all people that. Y'all don't listen. They don't like black people, period. Because we free people. Walking around in America. But anytime you can have a racist talk about, we don't like that black people get free education. Knowing darn well you got white people right now who actually get scholarships to go to college. What did I tell you right there? It's because they don't want us to be educated. When our ancestors was enslaved, they couldn't even educate themselves. This is why you have racist whites talking about, I can't believe this. I don't like the fact that these black people getting free education. Huh? How'd that sound? That's the fact. You should want people to get free education because they can be more intelligent. And then they turn around and say, they get the free education, and then say, they don't want to work. Which is a lie. So what do you want? So basically, I know what you want. You want us to work for nothing and be uneducated. That's what you really want. Let's keep it real. Because black people work all the time. There's a lot of black people that work all the time. They lazy. They don't want to do anything. And they take all the free education. Huh? They take all the free education and they don't work. Basically, you know why you're saying that, right? Why I'm saying that? Because you want us to work for free, for nothing, and be uneducated, like the slavery days. Who do you think you're fooling? They get free housing, huh? We get free housing. I forgot. Yeah, free housing because of the fact that you don't want us to be free. That's what it comes down to. That's what you're really saying. That's what you're really saying. You're saying free housing because you know darn well nobody in the fucking America is getting free fucking housing. All right, get the fuck out of here. Even in Section 8, they please. They still gotta pay something. What are you talking about? You think Section 8 is all free? No, you still gotta pay half of that shit. Get out of here. What are you talking about? No, free housing for blacks. You don't want free housing for blacks because you want blacks to be in shackles. That's why you say free housing. You know darn well most black people don't have free housing. You know that for a fact. Don't get the fuck out of here with that crap. There's black people right now don't even get, that's homeless. What the fuck you talking about? Racist scumbags is what they are. Racist scumbags. You know, and they need to go. You know, and I'm not saying it in a way that they're saying that somebody need to kill them. I'm not gonna do all that. All right, but they need to chill out. Yeah, Ash Hawkins, Mr. Bread show. Oh yeah, one more thing, Ash Hawkins.
What's that, Mr. Bread?
I'm gonna say fuck you to the media for switching around the story, make it seem like trying to make black people look bad, and especially black young men. There was a story that was out. All right, first it was a video of these bunch of black dudes beat up another black dude, beating him up. The media said that the reason why they beating him up because of the fact that he was an honor roll student. I knew that was bullshit from the start. I don't care how much a black person is thug. I ain't never heard not one thug or gangster in my entire life beat up another black man because he's an honor roll student or he can get an education. I never heard it before. I know that was bullshit from the start. And guess what? Ash Hawkins? It was bullshit. The reason why they beat him up because it was a mistaken identity. See, that's what the media does. The media try to perpetuate a stereotype that says that black men don't care about education and they will beat up any other black man for trying to get education because in their eyes he's a traitor. That's what they trying to do. You see that? Trying to make like black men and black people don't care about education. So they beat up this kid because he cared about his education. You know, your media guys, man, y'all fucking racist media and bigoted media, they're trash. They're trash. I know bullshit from the start. Never heard nothing like that in my life. Never. Have you, Ash Hawkins?
Nope.
Never.
That's some, like, you know how the media is, man. They fucking racist.
Yeah.
You know what, I was gonna say names, I don't know. But yeah, they racist, and they are stirring up the pot. They stirring the pot. They want to start a race war.
Yeah.
That's basically all this cop shooting and all that. They want to start a race war because
No. Listen. No. I understand what you're saying, Chris, but the cops is the one that want to start a race war. You know, the media. Okay, yeah, I understand that, but this is my point. This is my point here. I'm not saying the media is not instigating this shit. But the fact is that these cops are actually killing black men. That's the difference. All black men are not fucking thugs. And that's the difference. What the media does when it comes to cops and when it comes to black people, they make it seem like all black men are thugs. You know, when most of us not. And meanwhile, you got cops killing black men. You know, and don't get even black cops killing black men. And listen. Let me tell you something about the media. You think the media is actually putting out these stories because they want to put out these stories? That's my point about the cops killing black men. They put out the stories because people is getting in their ass about not putting it out. Because they showing footage and shit about cops shooting black men in the back and shit like that. So that's a storyline. That's a story. But if people wasn't doing that, like it would have Eric Garner and all that stuff, the media would have swept that under the rug. They was doing that in the 80s and 90s. They was doing that, man. You had mad black men getting killed by cops, and nobody never talked about it. Matter of fact, you had white people killing black people. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because they were lynching them, and the media never brought up about it. But black people doing crime. Oh shit! They put that all over the damn news. All over the news. I mean, kind of straight example. When them girls beat up that girl in McDonald's, that shit was all over the media. But yet, when in St. Patrick's Day, you had these fucking people who were supposed to be the Irish descent, fucking fighting like a motherfucker, and they like crazy, and the media